Welcome back, guys, to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And today, guess what's happening? We're on episode 2, and I've been told this series is crazy. It's unhinged. It's wild. And I'm super ready to get into the wild, unhinged, crazy stuff that's about to happen. As you can see, I have brought fashion to the building today. I am dressed to impress. It's become September, which means it's hoodie and jeans weather. I'm going to be honest. That's what I'm going to be living in for the rest of the year. It's tough. It really is. But this is my comfy clothing. You're going to be seeing me in a lot of various hoodies that I own. I own about 20. I don't own that many, but you will see me cycle through them. But if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Do you agree with my thoughts? Do you disagree with my thoughts? Let me know who your favourite housewife is down below. Also, don't forget to follow the TikTok, the Instagram. Go watch the other videos on my channel. I've got Survivor series going on at the moment. Obviously, you guys probably know about my Dance Mom videos. And also, I am doing Taskmaster every Saturday. Me and my friends sit down and we do a funny, basically comedy show where we do stupid, funny tasks, and I basically rank them. I'm brutal. You get to see 2 new variants of Ethan to go along with editing, social relations Ethan, and the best one of them all, recording Ethan. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Let's get on with the video, shall we? I think we've all been at a party where we've done the same dance moves as Meredith, where it's like, is it Meredith? Or was that, I don't remember their names. No, whoever that woman was, where she's like, yeah, we've all done those dance moves at a party before. Let's be honest. Let's not be kidding ourselves, unless you guys are not at the age to party, in which case, in a couple of years, you'll be doing those dance moves. But other than that, we've all done those dance moves, let's be honest.
That's like looking at a little baby with cancer and saying, oh, you smell like cancer. Are you kidding me right now?
It's like saying to a baby who has got cancer, oh, you smell like cancer. I don't think you can say that, Jen. I don't think that's a fair equivalent at all. She was saying that you've been at the hospital all day, you come and see her and she's like, you smell of hospital. And you're equivocating that to saying to a baby, oh, you smell like cancer. I'm pretty sure you can't smell cancer on a person. I'm barely certain cancer is odorless. I've also found out in between recording last episode and recording this episode that Jen's in prison at the moment. Are we gonna get, like, the Real Housewives of prison? Because that would be fucking hysterical. I'd watch that. It'd be like Orange is the New Black, but real life.
It's absurd, and I don't even know why we're still talking about it.
See, this is why me and Heather, we're gonna get on like a house on fire. Because she's calling it exactly how it is. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Why are we chit-chatting about this? Because actually, it doesn't matter. It's not important. This is just little chitty chatties that are making no difference to anybody's lives. Who cares if she said that you smell like hospital? You probably did, because you were in a hospital. That's a fair comment. It's like if you went to a meat processing factory and you came away and I was like, oh, you smell like meat. Yeah, that's because I've been at a meat processing factory. That's just a fact.
Looking like a Christmas tree?
She actually does look like a Christmas tree. That's what she looks like. This outfit is actually hideous. Like, it actually is horrendous. I don't care what kind of label it's got on it. Fashion is not fashioning in the building right now. And that's coming from someone who's currently sat in jeans and a hoodie and looks more fashionable than that.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to talk to her about it? Here she is. Well, welcome. On cue.
Oh, no. Oh no, I don't know whether I would want to go into battle in a bathroom. I always find it so funny when they're having these conversations and the camera guy's in the corner like, don't mind me, I'm just here watching you. Like, it actually is quite creepy. I don't think I can have these kind of arguments with a camera in front of me. Because, like, what if I say something muggy and then it gets shown on national television? And then I look like the villain? Absolutely not. I've watched too many reality shows to know when to button my mouth and when not to give the producers a storyline. Because they would have reality show gold with me. Oh my God.
But Jen and her entire crew smell like hospital. Yeah.
They're so hung up on this one little comment that was made. One comment. I'm so done. If this is what it's going to be like for the rest of the series, like one comment causes this whole kerfuffle for like 2 episodes. Cash me outside. I'm out.
I never been in the hospital in my life for nothing, just to have my son. I pushed one time, he came out.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that you just went. Also, wait, is her son her step granddad / husband's son? Because if so, ew. I still just, that whole relationship just gives me like ookie bookie vibes. Not fun. Not happy about that, I gotta be honest. But one time, you pushed one time and it came out. I'm pretty sure childbirth is not that easy. If it was, would women be complaining? No, they would not be.
And you're saying, okay, hospitals bring back a bad reminder. You don't have to tell me that.
If you're her friend and in that moment she's just feeling a little bit uncomfortable because you smell like a certain smell that triggers her. Okay, it's like, this is like a very bad example, but like it's a good comparison in the sense of like if somebody had a parent who is particularly triggering to them and they smoked all the time and they associate those kind of memories with smoking, and then you walk in smelling of smoke and they're like, oh, you smell of smoke. That's not them digging you out. It's just because they are having a trauma response to a certain smell. It's not derogatory. It's not anything like that. Jen, I need you to back down, because I feel like Mary has very eloquently, may I add, articulated herself and got her point across. She wasn't getting it across in the last episode because you had fucking, what's her name, Carrie or whatever it was, in the ear.
I'm sorry if I hurt you. I would never want to hurt you.
Your tone is very pointed right now. The way she said that, I don't want you to feel hurt at all. I was like, oh my God. Okay, let's tone the energy down a little bit. Come on, let's be fair.
Lisa was very generous and gifted us Vita tequila and bartenders for our vow renewal. However, I hired them to serve my guests, not themselves.
That's a little bit awkward. That's crazy. First world problems, am I right? Because in what other part of the world are you gonna have people being like, your bartenders were drinking the alcohol that they were meant to be serving our guests? Like, come on. People are dying in the world, Kim. People are dying.
Yeah, they got a little drunk. Both of them? Yeah, and it was kind of a mess. My brand new house is completely up.
Not the flashback. They said, let's roll the tapes back. Let's put the receipts in.
Whiskey from Ireland was open. Top shelf tequila. Like,
Well, ours tequila is top shelf. Yeah.
I mean, as long as it hasn't got the little silly sombrero on top of it, then yeah, it probably will be quite expensive tequila. We don't really get a lot of like different brands of tequila that are cheap over here. It's the little sombrero hat, or you're paying like 20-30 quid a bottle, which is a shame because I really like tequila. Bit of a tequila whore, if I do say so myself. Love a cheeky margarita. But that is besides the point. This is kind of funny. How cheeky of the bartenders to open the Irish whiskey. That's criminal.
Yeah.
we ran out at 6 o'clock.
That's shocking to me because literally we sent enough tequila for like 500 people.
They ran out at 6 o'clock of the tequila. What, was everyone just like backing shot after shot after? To be fair, I would be. But also, aren't 95% of the people at that wedding Mormon? Because, like, wasn't she excommunicated? So therefore her family, who would be at the wedding, would be Mormon. So who's drinking all this tequila? Who's drinking the tequila? I think we need to get some private investigators on this, you know. Run the tapes back. Let's see who's been doing them shots.
Sent enough tequila for like 500 people. If I give you a Chanel necklace and you choke on it, that's your problem, not mine.
Okay, first of all, 500 people's worth of tequila. How much are we quantifying 500 people worth of tequila? Because in my head, that's 500 bottles. But I know that's not how much you gave her. I know. Not everyone's going to be drinking a bottle of tequila. Uncle Ronnie is going to be drinking 5. Your Aunt Sam she's going to be drinking 10. And your grandma Christy, well, she's on about 20 bottles of tequila a night.
I'm realizing now, Lisa's mad at me for telling her that she's not perfect.
I gotta say, not vibing with Lisa. Lisa's a little bit of a jar, you know. She's just in there causing trouble, making it out like she's the victim. And honestly, like, Whitney just came up to her and was like, thanks for the gift, but like, just to let you know, the people that you employed, not ideal. Not ideal. And also, we ran out of tequila when you said you'd give us tequila. Which, fair enough. If you say you're going to give tequila, give tequila. Do you know what I mean? It's your brand at the end of the day. And it's not like she's hard up for money. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this whole conversation, petty as fuck. Lisa, if you want to go home in your silly little fur coat that you're walking around like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm so sad right now. Sounding like Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah. Go home then.
I'm mad. That was going for my business. I'm not okay with that. Because you don't go for my company.
She wasn't going for your company. She was just saying the people that you employ trashed our house. Which, like, fair enough. If they did, they did.
Oh my gosh, what is this doing here?
Hide the bottles, hide the bottles.
I'm sorry, but is he not going to watch the show when it comes out? And then he's going to go, so you lied to me. So you lied to me about throwing a party. You know when you said you had 6 people round? You had a whole bunch of people. You had a party. You transformed our chalet into something completely different. Is your husband not going to think, rah, she mugged me off? Is he also not going to check the bank balance and go, Jen, where did all this money go? What happened? Because surely you guys didn't drink 500 people's worth of Vita tequila.
Born and raised Mormon girl has a stripper pole. Well, exactly.
I don't get the point that you're making here. I feel like it's not as clear as you want it to be made. I don't understand why you have the stripper pole. I understand why you'd have an interest in pole dancing, but why are we calling it a stripper pole? Call it like a pole dancing pole or a pole to dance on. Because I feel like that takes the sleaze out of it. The stripper pole makes it sleazy. Whereas pole dancing, it's not sleazy. It's an art form. It's a very impressive art form, I feel like. I could not hold myself up on a pole like that. That's incredible. I would just, like, be that sad person that just sort of gets up on there and then just sort of slides down with all the squeaking noises. Be awful. But, like, it's a real art. But calling it a stripper pole kind of sleazes it up a little bit. That was not a flattering jacket, Heather. Please put that in the charity bag. Put that out to the shop. Give it to Goodwill, whatever it's called in the US. Just get rid of it. I'm sure it's Armani. I'm sure it's Dolce & Gabbana. But it's 100% ugly.
Oh my god.
She didn't answer the phone! How did that happen? It was ringing and then all of a sudden she's talking. Let's CSI this, shall we? First of all, that hideous jacket. Oh, it's going off. Oh, and now she's talking. She didn't press accept or anything. She didn't move her fingers. What happened there? Bad editing, guys. Bad editing, because I don't know how this has happened.
Have you recovered from your birthday party? Did you have fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I had such a wonderful time. I hope we can do it again sometimes. Listen. That tone was so flat you might need to go to Heather's boutique to get it pumped up.
We gotta get out there. Let's plan a trip.
I'm ready. When and where?
Like Snowbird, Brighton.
Okay.
It's actually so jarring to me when I hear them talk about places that are in the UK like, oh, we're going to Manchester. I'm like, wait, really? You're going up north? And they're like, no, Manchester, Pennsylvania, or whatever it is. I don't know where Manchester is in the US. But it's like so jarring that they have the same names because she just mentioned Brighton and I'm like, Brighton's like an hour from me. There's no way she's going skiing in Brighton. And then I'm like, oh, it's probably like Brighton in Utah. Utah? Ew! I'm joking.
Hey,
How was school?
good.
You didn't skip seminary, did you?
No.
What the fuck is seminary? Hey Siri, what is seminary? Oh, so it's basically like RE. Okay, so like we have in England, religious education, which is like RE. We call it RE. Or RS. It might be religious studies in some places. Yeah, I hated those classes. I did not get a good grade. Well, I think I said I didn't get a good grade. I got a B. I got a B in it. Which is so bad of me, because everything else was an A or an A star.
I guess Heather's hosting it. Whitney's gonna be there.
Oh.
I'm still like a little.
He quite literally could not give two fucks. He's like, so I've got to look after the kids. Okay, I'll drive them through Burger King, and then we'll stop off at Dairy Queen on the way back, and then I'll just ignore them for the rest of the evening.
I don't want to lose our liquor license over somebody's wedding in their basement with a stripper pole. I'm sorry.
Sorry, how are you losing your liquor license? She quite literally didn't say anything bad about the tequila. She just said the people that you hired to come work our event were not great. How is that you losing your liquor license? What are you talking about? You chat the most shit. It's like waffle, waffle, waffle. Pancake, pancake, pancake. It's just shush your mouth.
I'm just gonna let this go.
She wanted to have our tequila there.
I gave you a gift. Say thank you.
This is a face of a man who gives zero fucks, but is just being a supportive husband because he's just so over it all.
Is color going to determine
Color's
this?
gonna determine this.
How about maybe this Rossignol?
Our young guy.
I really liked the orange ones. The orange ones look so cool. But you guys know me. I'm an orange fan. Orange is my favourite colour. It's great. I love it. So, of course, I'm going to pick the orange one. It's the best one.
I mean, I grew up on the slopes. Like, my parents dropped me off at the bus station every Saturday morning, and I skied every single Saturday growing up.
That is absolutely crazy and wild because I think I've been skiing once in my life, and it was when I was like 9, 10. It was a long time ago, and I was horrendously bad at it, but I haven't been back since. But, like, I think it would be a cool thing to do, I guess. But, like, I don't know if I have the skill to do it and enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it's not my kind of vibe. And, like, I'd want to go with my friends, but I know my friends would be equally as shit. So it would just be us struggling for the entire time.
Sounds like your grandma's mattress. Like,
Oh, you picked it right.
Your grandma's mattress? Huh? Why is your grandma's mattress going... Is it grandpa as well? Or is it just grandma? Because if it's grandma, she might have the electric massager out. You never know.
Overall, I was like pretty unprepared for how much like Lisa just completely dismissed me.
I completely forgot about the fact that Lisa completely blanked Heather. I don't know who you are. Who is she? Where did you find her? That was the energy it was giving. And honestly, Lisa just gives me mean girl energy. She's just giving me Regina George, thinks she's the shit. I just think someone needs to cut her down to size. Maybe a collab of Heather and Whitney. Chop, 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 dunzo.
Then she threatens to use rumors, things that she's heard about me, against me.
Rah! She's gonna be going around going, guys, you know that Whitney girl? Yeah. She's been sucking Todd around the back of the bike sheds. I know. Spread it. She's a slag. She's a slut. Go, spread. Spread it like wildfire. She's cheating on her husband, who already cheated on someone else. She's a serial cheater. Yeah, spread it. And also, she wears granny panties. She's a granny panty wearer. Yeah, spread that. Go on, spread. What sort of rumours is she gonna be spreading? She couldn't spread jam on toast if she tried. Because like we saw, all she eats is fast food. So I wouldn't trust her to spread a rumour at all.
What did she say?
Lisa accused me of being a swinger.
Oh, I'm actually in a little bit of a shock. What do you mean? You've been accused of being a swinger? Have you got form, Whitney? Have you got form for having a little bit of a partner swap?
To either go on a senior trip to Maui with my girlfriends or go on a 3-week church history tour. And I chose the church history tour.
Bloody hell, church history tour over a weekend in Maui. A 3-week holiday. And you went on a church history trip. Sorry, just a mention of church history just had me yawning. I'm not one to be a hater. She couldn't spread jam on toast if she tried. But choices were made. And I'm not going to judge you on the choices. But let's just say I think I'd judge you less if you were a swinger.
Lisa thinks she's better than both of us.
Because she feels superior to us, she feels entitled to call out anything that she thinks is like morally deficient.
Ooh, morally deficient. That's a fantastic way of putting it. Honestly, like, we're getting some classy gals. We're getting some classy language. We're getting some eloquent poetry from these people. Yeah, Strap me in. Buckle up. Let's go.
In fact, when I was having boy trouble or problems with my friends, I'd call my dad.
This guy looks like a washed up 80s rock star. Like, actually, what is that haircut? Hello? Yeah. Oh, you're calling from the 1980s? Uh-huh. Oh, you want him to give his hairstyle back? Yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, I'll tell him, don't worry. Also, I'm aware that was a shit joke, okay? You don't have to tell me in the comment section. I'm aware, but sometimes I like a corny joke here and there.
Because my dad has been addicted to painkillers for the last 10 years.
Rah! Well, that came out of nowhere. Thanks for sharing, I guess. Prescription drugs and, like, getting addicted to painkillers, I've never really understood, just because, like, in my head, painkillers can't give you a high. But I guess if you take enough of them, they can. They say on the packet 2 a day. No, 2 at a time. 4 times a day. I ain't exceeded that. It's there for a reason. Hang on, right, okay. I actually need to have a little rant about y'all in America and the way you run your ads. Why does every ad end with may contain death or may cause death? Why am I listening to an advert about a hemorrhoid cream and it ends with may cause death? What do you mean hemorrhoid cream can cause death? I didn't think that was possible.
No, I have a full set of stuff to open a salon with.
You do.
You're not talking about an actual salon, are you? With that haircut? Absolutely not. Come on, you can't be doing other people's hair when you got that on your head. That horrendous dodgy wig that you'd find in some school drama department and put on and be like, look at me, I'm from the 80s. Yeah. Come on, get a better haircut than that, bestie.
He was a very successful hair school owner, salon owner. He's developed his own hair care line.
Nah, I'm not trusting him to cut my hair. If I walked into his salon and I saw his hair looking like that, I'm walking straight back out. I'm walking straight back out and I'm walking somewhere reputable. Because how you cutting hair looking like that?
She invited us to her church. Would you want to go?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I could not think of a better father-daughter activity than going to church. I mean, that's like top of my list when I think about what I'm going to do with my future children. Take them to church, because that's always a fun activity to do. That's definitely going to get them interested in religion, isn't it?
I truly believe that if I wouldn't have done that, I don't think my dad would be here today.
That is kind of tragic, I won't lie. That's really upsetting because it's one of those things where you're like, if I'd have just taken a different stance, things might be different. The whole world could have changed, you know what I mean? Like, my whole world would be 1,000 times different because I might not have my dad with me. And that's kind of scary.
You do look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
I appreciate the eye contact.
Who am I normally looking at?
Your phone?
Well, that's a great way to start off the date. Thank you very much, Seth, if that even is your real name. That was a weird way to start off the date. Is there some kind of, like, tension here that I'm not picking up on? Have I missed something? Because, like, last episode, he missed our birthday, but, like, there was a big romantic gesture in the living room. And now, it's hostile again.
Who have you told that we are separated?
Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Like I said, I knew there was some weird tension, but I'm certain in the last episode, everything was hunky-dory. Everything was mwah. They were bantering. They were lovey-dovey. It was all good vibes. So what's changed? It's been like 3 days since our birthday. What's going on here?
Sado.
Amazing.
And I'll be right back with some share plates.
I just know that those drinks, which I'm sorry, is probably just a glass of wine with a little bit of orange peel stuck on the glass. They definitely cost about $20, which is ridiculous. Because you can get a good bottle of wine for like less than $20. Okay, but the fact that each one of those probably costs about $20, yeah, ridiculous. Just for that little silly bit of orange peel on the glass. Yeah, not a chance am I paying that price. I'll have tap water, thank you.
Our relationship, our marriage, do you think that was made to last?
I hope so.
That was a really leading question. I don't like this. This vibe is weird. Also, the whole "who have you told" with a camera right behind your head is not exactly it's not really sending the right message. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, let's not telling anyone as there's a camera. Don't mind me. I'm just filming you for the show. I'm definitely not going to tell everyone, because that's exactly what production does all the time, is tell people your business because we've already got it on camera and we're going to make it into a storyline. Don't mind me.
Never hurts to throw in a couple extra reps or another 10 minutes on the treadmill emotionally.
Is he talking about like literally? Or is he talking about like metaphorically? Because I don't get the metaphorical. What is this metaphoricalizing? I don't think this is making sense to anybody. I think even Meredith's a little bit like, huh?
Tell me something I don't know about you.
What's something I don't know about you?
I'm so transparent. It's like crazy.
Oh God, this conversation's so dry. Tell me something. This is how the conversation went just then. Tell me something I don't know about you. Tell me something I don't know about you. I'm very transparent. So jarring. So jarring. Because if this is meant to be your let's kickstart this relationship again, it's failing miserably because neither of you seem to be able to hold a conversation.
No.
Every message on my phone.
I don't want to read your phone. Those are messages that were sent to you, not to me.
But
that's very adult and that's very professional of you, I feel like. I feel like he's trying to be a little bit of a brat right now. He's like, I'm transparent here, look at my phone. It's like, what? The idea of this conversation, tell me something that I don't know about you, is like, oh, I really like peanut butter now. That would be an interesting thing. Not, I'm having an affair with Jason. That's not what we're looking for here. And I feel like the wrong end of the stick has been gotten from the person who asked the question. What's going on here?
because you're hiding something. Let's trade phones.
I'm done with this conversation.
If there's one thing in this life that I hate, it's when people are like, I'm not showing you my phone. And then they're like, oh, so you're hiding something. No, it's my phone. Okay, you don't need to go digging through it for something that might possibly incriminate me. I know there's nothing on it, but I'm not giving you the satisfaction of looking through it and going, wow. It's like I wouldn't go around to someone's house and start snooping through their drawers. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like that's wrong. That's not okay. Like a phone is a similar thing. What's on my phone is my business. It's my phone. It's not our phone. It's my phone.
So I hate being separated, but at the same time, I'm not dating anyone else, and I sure as hell hope you're not.
She's not even justifying that with a response, because I'm not being funny, but that's a fucking stupid thing to ask. She's not been married to you for 20 odd years, and then the moment you guys separate for a little bit, oh yeah, bonk in the house boy. Oh yeah, shag in the pool boy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bang the gardener. It's like, no, I think she'd have enough respect for you to maybe try and sort things out and work on things before you officially split up. And then it's fair game.
Oh my God. I can't. I'm winded. I can't do no more.
This is me with every single flight of stairs I go up. I'm like, but Ethan, you've just gone up 2 steps. I know. Just catching my breath.
Imagine your underwear is all the way up and you're trying to dig and you cannot get them. So for me, I like to wear the brands that don't give you wedgies.
That was so TMI that I think I'm gonna have to go rinse my mouth out. Not even my mouth. I'm gonna have to rinse my eyes out. My ears. Everything just needs to get cleaned out because I didn't need to know about Mary's wedgies.
And you can feel it, you can spray it, it feels magical. I mean, it's the best snow on earth.
I gotta say, it is kind of impressive that these guys can ski. It is, because like, you'd expect them to be absolutely horrendous, but they're actually quite good at skiing, which is nice to see. I guess that's what you get for like living close to ski slopes. But also, I just think it's impressive because it's something that I can't do. So I gotta hand it to them. This has kind of impressed me. I'll give them applause. Well done. I'm impressed.
Oh, perfect. Snow angels.
I assumed by the outfits they were wearing that they were going to be able to actually perform.
I spoke so quickly and too soon. There are at least half of them can't do it. Mary, Jen and Lisa. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What do you mean you live near the slopes? Actually, to be fair to them, I'm fairly certain all three of them mentioned that they didn't grow up in Utah. So actually, I'm going to take it back. I'll hold my hands up, guys. I'll take it back.
Move it on down that hill. Hey, move it. Move it. Move it on down that hill.
Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Because I would not be skiing in my house on rollerblades as a ski lesson. That's not how it works, bestie. That's not how it works. You can't learn to ski on roller skates. Because what the fuck?
I feel like we need to style Whitney out a little bit, Mayor.
What's wrong with my style?
It's a little Utah.
Which is absolutely acceptable because, let me check my notes. She lives in Utah. Lisa's got a very obnoxious New York attitude of, our fashion is the best. Well, actually, you had one of the worst outfits in the last episode. It was just boring. It was pathetic. Not pathetic, but you know what I mean. It just wasn't very good. So actually, maybe you're the one that needs a fashion upgrade.
I just kind of dismissed that because I honestly don't care about these rumors. And I told her I don't care what people think about me. And she said, as your big sister, maybe you should.
That is so patronizing. As your big sister, maybe you should care what people think about you. Who said you were my big sister, sorry? I don't remember giving you that role. I don't remember you allowing yourself into my life like that. Please vacate the premises, because you're not wanted here.
If you've ever wondered how long it takes for 8 women to recover from skiing and get ready for a dinner, 3.5 hours.
That is absolutely horrendous. It would take me less than 45 minutes.
And so something that he is considering right now is going back to the Mormon church.
At the very least, he deserves support. He deserves help. If it's available, he should have it.
I completely agree, and I can't wait for one of these other bitches to be like, nah, leave him on the streets. Let him go back to addiction. It's his own fault. I can't wait for him to... I can't wait for that to happen, because I just know someone's going to be mean about this.
There's a big difference.
Even beyond the cultural, that's Utah. But I'm going to take it next level. Why do we judge each other?
So much is being said right now that I just don't get and I don't understand. Is it because I'm not part of the culture? I don't know. But like, they're just chitter-chattering away and I'm just there like I'm not following along the conversation. What's going on here? Stop chitter-chattering away. Also, they're all talking over each other, which is really hard to like work out what's going on. I don't know if it's edited that way or whether this is actually what's happening, but it's just so confusing. One person at a time, please.
I think it's better to just come out and say it. If you're thinking it, just say it.
I feel judged by you, Lisa.
Oh, the ball is dropped. Dun, dun, dun.
We've had our, like, misunderstandings, disagreements. But,
I'm trying to figure out how I made you feel judged.
Well, maybe if you shushed and let her talk, then maybe she'd be able to tell you how she's felt judged. You know when someone's trying to tell you something and you're just like backchatting all the time? No, this is her time. Let her talk and then you can have your rebuttal once she's finished talking. Stop cutting her off for the love of God.
If you feel threatened, that's because you feel threatened. It's not because I threatened you.
That's not how threats work, thank you very much. I can't feel threatened without there being some kind of threatening behaviour going on. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't come out of nowhere. You might not have meant it. You might not have remembered it. But it probably happened because you do give this confrontational attitude. And you're like, Whitney's not the only person that's been feeling this way.
Confronting someone in front of a large group of people, it's never going to go well.
I'm so glad that Meredith is on board with this because I completely agree.
Don't go there, else I'm going to bring, these rumors up
I didn't
about
say
you.
that. I did not say anything. I did not allude to that.
Oh, so she's just making stuff up. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I totally believe you. I believe that she's making things up because that sounds exactly like Whitney, making stuff up all the time. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I don't judge you. I don't care enough to judge you.
Well, that was bitchy. Wow. Showing your true colours now, are we, Lisa?
And arrogant and also a little bit crazy because you said I don't even know Heather. And of course you know me.
Oh, it's finally coming out. The whole "you don't know me" saga. Yes, let's go.
And until you figure out what it is that I trigger in you, we can't have a good, solid conversation and move forward. Thumbs up. There we go.
Thumbs up. That's how we're ending this conversation, like an adult. As you come out with nothing but kindness. Hypocrites be hypocriting. Do you know what I mean? Gotta back my girl Heather. Because ain't nobody else seem to be backing around this table. So what's going on there? See, everyone's out for themselves as soon as the knives come out.
Thumbs up. You.
Everything you do is out of love and kindness.
Thumbs up. That's what it meant. You sent me a thumbs up and I go, Heather, you know that's a you.
Who says a thumbs up is a fuck you? Thumbs up is okay. I don't remember. Oh my God, I've got to apologise to my mum because I've been sending her thumbs up for years. God, she must hate me.
I'm not even sure why she's sending it. She doesn't even know who I am. Why is she texting me to see if I'm going to be there? She probably won't even recognize me when I show up.
Actually, that's a very good point. Why is she messaging you if she doesn't remember you? That's a great point.
Was that you?
Absolutely.
Oh, Heather is... Heather is the queen of this show. She's carrying it currently on her shoulders, just carrying this show, and I love that about her. Mwah, bellissimo. Well, that was a very interesting episode. Slopes, we went on the slopes. We had Lisa being the villain that we all know she truly is. I'm joking, it's not actually that deep. But Whitney and Heather both had their problems out with her today. That was interesting. We also had the whole Mary and Jen thing going on again. Ugh. Can we get over the hospital smell, please? So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, make sure to do everything that I have asked of you this episode. You must subscribe. You must watch all the videos on my channel. You must do that, please. Just imagine I was hypnotizing you. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys. See you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now.